So this problem is not going to work well, so we're going to change it a little bit. So I rewrote it with a new set E. So first we're asked to figure out what D union F is, so all the elements in D or F. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we want E intersect F. So F is just all odd numbers, and E is mostly odd numbers, but you have two odd numbers, but one's negative, so we only have one positive odd number that's less than 10 here. Now for D or F intersect E, that's basically saying, so D union F, we already have here, which is nice. And now we want to figure out, what does this whole set have in common with E? So D or F contains pretty much all the digits. I forgot this before. I'm so sorry. It contains all the digits from 1 to 8. And E contains 0, 2, 4, and 5. Here we need to analyze the equation, identify the slope and y-intercept, and then describe the graph starting point and slope direction. So here we have the slope. So this is a linear function given to us in the form y equals mx plus b. M is going to be the number in front of x, so our slope is -3. And then b, our y-intercept, is going to be the constant, so our y-intercept is b equals 4. So then this tells me that the graph starts at 0, 4. That's another way to really think of the y-intercept. It's a point on the graph. And the graph, every unit will decrease by -3. It's kind of the idea that it's -3 over 1. So you're going to rise by -3, which really means decrease by -3. And then you're going to run by 1. If it was like -3 halves, like over here, it's -7 halves, it would be decrease by -3 every 2 units. Here we need to find the y-intercept of the equation. Again, this is a linear equation that's given to us in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So first we need to plug in 0 for x, so we end up with pretty much y equals -4 over 3 times 0 plus 9, which then tells me that our y-intercept is b equals 9. Another way to write it, 0, 9. Here we need to find the y-intercept. Now, we're given an equation that's in standard form. So what I'm going to do is use the most efficient method since we're given in standard form, and that is by finding the y-intercept by substituting 0 in for x. So I do that, and then I end up with -2y equals 10, so then y equals -5, so my y-intercept is 0, -5. Again, I'm going to show you an alternate method. This also works fine if you are not comfortable with standard form. So we can rewrite this equation in slope-intercept form by solving for y. So we minus 5x from both sides. We end up with -2y is -5x plus 10. And then we're going to divide both sides by -2. And we end up with y equals 5 halves x minus 5. So again, the y-intercept is 0, -5. So in this question, it says a man is 6 feet tall with a shadow 5 feet long. A building casts a shadow that's 40 feet long, so find the height of the building. So this here is the height of the building. We don't know what it is. And then this part here is the shadow of the building. That's going to be 45. So then this person is 6 feet tall, and their shadow is 5 feet long. So we're going to use proportions to solve this. So we're going to set this up as 6 over 5 equals the height over 45. So we then can cross multiply to get 5h equals 270. Divide both sides by 5. We get h is 54. So it's going to be 54 feet.